Hey everybody, what's up? I'm here to give you my first impressions on the anime Ranpo Kitan game of Laplace. Now, I will be honest with you, I was very close of not wanting to watch it, to be serious, because I just go like, oh, this thing may not be a lot, I just go like, it doesn't look very much. But when I actually looked at this episode right here, I gotta say, like, I think it has potential, I mean, the first episode here starts off pretty crazy. So if anything else, I have to get started right away, and then so forth, Let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we see to it that we have a little small main character being shown a bit, but later on, after the opening or so, we see to it that our main character has a weapon and he was knocked out, and the teacher was chopped up, well, disassembled. And this was pretty creepy right here, and I'm thinking in my mind, ooh, wow, that's pretty crazy, But eventually, as time continues on this episode, we see to it that our buddy Kobayashi ends up being a suspect later on, But they see him as a witness or something, which is pretty strange here and there. And I'm just thinking in my mind, well, I don't know how this is gonna go, but guarantee the hell, like, it's starting to get a little pretty intense here and there, Eventually, like, the crime is being looked at very greatly right now. Even Kobayashi is like, I don't know what's going on, but it seems pretty intense as well. We get a new teacher involved, but eventually, as that teacher talks to Kobayashi, she ends up having these scars on her wrist. So I don't know what kind of scars they are, but guarantee the heck, that was like my first thing, like keeping an eye on her, And then eventually, as time continues on, we see to it that Kobayashi decides to go with Kobayashi with Hashiba following. Decides to visit a certain place. Kobayashi knew the place, and it was this person named Akechi, some genius detective boy. He's involved. He was shown at the beginning of the episode or somewhat, and later on we get to see him on the middle, and then we get to hear some stories about him, Well, he is involved with the government due to the fact of his skills, and he gets to skip school because of that, And he's been earning, like, all perfect scores on his exams lately, from what I heard from Hashiba. And Hashiba, it must be involved in some kind of organization, possibly due to the fact that he might be the heir. Possibly. I might be putting this out wrong. The reason being is that I'm not really thinking very well, but guarantee the heck, after this episode, we see to it that, Kobayashi wants to be Akechi's assistant, but Akechi was against this at first, but later on he decides to play a little game to test Kobayashi, especially maybe Hashiba. But Hashiba was against this due to the fact Akechi being a little like shady to Hashiba being a little shady, and well, that's what Hashiba sees. But it was too late. We see to it that Kobayashi might be the criminal suspect, and Kobayashi finds this pretty fun, and I'm thinking in my mind, who is this kid, man? It sounds like he's really into like wanting to be involved with trouble, which is pretty cool and nice, but how's he gonna get himself out of it? Because he's possibly framed or be the murderer of like some kind of suspect about the teacher being homicidal, We get to find out that the teacher was homicidal, but he was killed, but the weapons that involved that the teacher's place right now involve human bodies and possibly Kobayashi's fingerprints. And I'm thinking in my mind, so I'm guessing this is a way to frame another person. That's pretty intense and crazy right there, No offense. But later on, Kobayashi says, okay, this is where the game starts now, huh? Even Akechi says, yep. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh dear Lord, here we go. So, here's one thing I'm just going to put it into simple parts. Part 1. A murder has been involved, and Kobayashi is known to be a witness or a suspect. But at the ending, he's put as a murderer. 2. It seems like Akechi's this genius level intellect. Seems like he's playing some kind of game, but with Kobayashi. So, is there a chance that he might be involved with the murder itself? 3. This new teacher involved, but has scars on her wrist or something, like right here. 4. Who could be the murderer? That's my question. And Hashiba following around. So, yeah, a lot of questions here and there, and a lot of theories to make and suggest, who's going to solve this case, what kind of game Akechi's trying to play with Kobayashi, and other stuff. so many theories and questions come about into one person's mind after watching this episode. And I gotta say, I actually had a fun time with it. Looking forward to more. I mean, I can't believe I almost wanted to like drop out on the series, but glad to pick it up after hearing so many people talk about it constantly, you know? And right here, I can actually work on some detective skills and so forth. And some analyzation by chance. So I'll just say, not a bad start. Looking forward to more. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. I mean, let's see what it can bring. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye.